Evening. Tonight, I want to talk to you about self-doubt. Um, Self-doubt it's a very pervasive and often a silent struggle that can hinder our personal and professional growth. It's like a fire that burns away our brilliance, preventing us from realizing our full potential. So today I wanted to just talk a little bit about how set some light on the issue and how to understand to help overcome it. So self doubt is a paradox. On one hand, it's natural. It's a protective mechanism that is invoked just to keep us safe. On the other hand, it often prevents us from taking risks and seizing opportunities. It's like having a fire extinguisher that goes off every time we try to light a creative spark. Now, for those of you know me, I love taking risks. So self doubt can rob us from that experience, the joy of being engaged in an event. So it can have a profound effect on our lives. It can lead to missed opportunities, unfulfilled potential, and even mental and emotional distress. It hampers our ability to learn, grow, and succeed. It's a destructive force that we must recognize and address. There are different types of self doubt. There's the imposter syndrome, for instance, which makes us believe we're not as competent as others perceive us to be. Perfectionism forces us to set unrealistic standards. Comparison leads to the belief that we'll never be measured up to others. These are some types of self doubt that can cripple us. Self doubt often originates from our past experiences, from our own internal dialogue, the tapes that we keep running in our head, and from social pressures. So by recognizing these sources is the first step towards overcoming self-doubt. Now there's some strategies that I'd like to introduce to you to help us develop our resilience to overcoming self-doubt. The first thing is self-awareness. Recognizing when self doubt is creeping in. Oh, I'm doing it again. Understanding your triggers and acknowledge the negative self talk. This awareness, again, is the first step to taking control. The second one is to reframe our thinking. Instead of dwelling on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. Challenge your negative beliefs, challenge and change your negative beliefs and replace them with positive ones, often empowering ones, like affirmations is what we used to say, positive affirmations. Seek support. That's number three. Don't be afraid to reach out to your friends and family members, some mentors or professionals. Sometimes a fresh perspective can help extinguish those flames of self doubt. Embrace failure. I love this. Embracing failure, because failure is not the end. It's just the end of what you're just trying to do at that moment. It's a stepping stone to the next success. We learn from our mistakes, we remember it, and then this often brings brilliance back um, from, hey, look what I overcame. Celebrate your achievements, which is the next one. Acknowledge your success, no matter how small. This will remind you of your capabilities and build your self confidence. I know that sometimes we talk about some people when they're having anxiety or depression, even just getting out of bed, you could say, yay, I just got out of bed. I did something. Like acknowledge the small things. It doesn't always have to just be these great things. Set realistic goals. Perfectionism can fuel self doubt when you have to have everything just perfect and you're never going to get it right. So instead of aiming for perfection, set achievable goals and take one step at a time. And the last thing is to practice self compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend facing self doubt. Finally, remember, self doubt is a fire that can consume our brilliance, but we have the power to control it. By understanding its sources and applying these strategies that I've just mentioned, we can extinguish the flames of self doubt and allow our own brilliance to shine through. Self doubt is an amazing thing. I don't think anybody ever teaches us how to doubt ourselves. I think we learn doubting ourselves because of our environment. When we were children, we never had doubt. Little kids, oh, they're brave, go do off and whatever they want. We learn self doubt from our environments and the events that we survive through our lives. So, as I said, one of the best things that we can do is recognize it. Oh, I'm doing that self-doubt again, and give ourselves, like, be our own cheerleaders is what it really comes down to. Of course, you want to avoid going to the deep end and going to arrogance and, oh, I'm the best. There has to be a perfect balance in between that. Thank you for joining me this evening. I appreciate it. We did finish in Omega One last night. Was a great group. I was honored to be able to be delivering another classroom, and I look forward to doing the next Omega One. So until next time, enjoy your Halloween. I hope you have a great time, and I will see you in November. Bye now.